I know who it is, man. It's your boy Awakened Souls Nonfiction back with another video, man. I'm here. And today I am here to talk about urges, my man. Urges, man. How to beat urges, my man. How you beating urges, my man. This is a serious thing. I know, trust me, I know 100% how strong an urge can be, man. And how you damn near feel like you don't have a choice but to relapse. So let's break it down. You miss the feeling of stimulation that your body gets when you watch porn, touching yourself, weird shit like that. Because that's what it is. It's weird. It's not manly. Do you respect yourself after you do that shit? As a man? Come on, this is a channel for men. You feeling good by touching yourself in a sexual way. That shit is weird. You know why? Because there's better ways to feel good as a man. You can feel good internally. You can feel good mentally, spiritually, energetically. You can feel good, man, about yourself. When you want to feel good by touching yourself, come on, my man. But I get it because your body is addicted to the feeling, right? So we're going to talk about how to beat this urge. The first thing you need to understand is that is for simps. That is the very first thing you need to understand. Second thing you need to understand is that you genuinely like to watch porn. You have to understand this because if you're telling yourself you don't like watching porn, right, but you genuinely do, you ain't never gonna beat the urge. When that urge, you might beat the urge every now and then, but it's gonna overcome you. You have to be honest with yourself. See, people don't understand when you lie to yourself, you cannot grow. You have to be honest with yourself. I like how I feel when I watch porn. When I used to watch porn. I like how it feels when I touch myself. I'm being honest with you guys. But now that I know that and I have a higher perception of how I view myself, I know that that's my lower self. So now I know that there's a part of me that's like that. So now I can govern that part. Now, if you don't even address that lower self of who your lower self really is, the savage part of you, you can't govern it. You can't control it. You don't know what's next move. You got to know who you are, my man. So that's the second thing you need to do. You need to know who you are. Know what your urges are. Know what it is your lower self really is into. That's 2. 3, how you beat the urge. Do what you can, my brother. Whether it's blocking a website, whether it's deleting your Instagrams, whether it's stop looking at girls in real life, like in a lustful way, whether it's not even looking at sex scenes on a movie or something like that. Do whatever you can to minimize the urge, bro. You know what I mean? Do whatever you can to minimize the urge. You can take a cold shower. You can transmute the energy, right? You can do a lot of things to minimize it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it really just comes down to you, bro. You have to have a higher self. You have to come in contact with your higher self in order to beat this addiction. And what do I mean when I say that? You have to know the difference between your lower self and your higher self. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know that there's a part of you that wants something that's not good for you. And then there has to be another part of you that understands that you want that thing, but it's not good for you. You have to separate yourself. You have to learn to detach, my brother. You have to have an outer body experience. You have to govern yourself, man. You can't be a leader or you can't, guide other people if you can't guide yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You're responsible for yourself, brother. So when next time that urge comes, accept it, embrace it, and sit there and really ask yourself, man, like, do you really want to keep feeling like this? Do you really want to look at yourself the way you look at yourself? Are you tired of looking at yourself like a simp? Are you tired of feeling weak and weird? Do you want to feel like a man? Do you want to feel like you conquered yourself? You're rising, you're growing. If you get in these thoughts, then you can look at your lower self and say, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm all right. And it will be you'll feel a genuine sense of energy come across you that genuinely doesn't want to watch porn. You genuinely don't want to masturbate. You understand what I'm saying? You need these genuine feelings because at the end of the day, you are never going to beat this addiction if you don't genuinely want to quit. Okay? If you don't genuinely want to quit porn or masturbating, you will not beat this addiction. It comes from here, my man. So you got some self-evaluating to do. You got to evaluate yourself, man, and be honest with yourself. And don't beat yourself up if there's a part of yourself that is embarrassing or unacceptable or even pathetic. I have parts of myself that are pathetic, man. And this is how I'm able to become a better person because I can say that. Stop lying to yourself. Be real. We all have a lower self. There's nothing to be ashamed of. All right? But you got to look yourself in the mirror first before you have to have an opinion about yourself before somebody else has an opinion about you, because they don't know who you really are. And at the end of the day, they ain't even going to tell you. They're not even going to take the time to figure out that shit. It's your responsibility. All right? So be real with yourself. And, you know, if you're watching this and you don't want to quit pornography, you genuinely don't want to quit, and you don't have a desire to quit, then you're going to have a long, long life full of demonic energies and a whole lot of manipulation going on up here. All right? But if you find it in your heart that you genuinely want to watch porn, you genuinely miss masturbating, but you're watching my video and you feel motivated to want to quit, you have separated from that. So now you kind of have to learn to tame the beast. You know, you can't attack the beast. You can't come at the beast wrong. You got to tame it. You got to understand it and become one with it and influence the beast. So now the beast is actually is helping you on a higher frequency. You and the beast work together. There is no completely destroying the beast. The beast will always be there. So with that being said, nonfiction, Awakened Souls is out of here. Peace out, guys. Stay good. Stay blessed.